college.
There's no truth to the rumour that motoring moguls of Japan are calling snap meetings of their boards to counter the threat posed by the latest offerings from Down Under. Here at Ashburton College, they've managed to do for motoring what Jerry Lewis did for dramatic acting. But before you scoff, let's set the ground rules. BP gave $300 for each entry, and in Ashburton's case, that's the end of the finance. The contribution of the staff has been only encouragement. The competition allows a proprietary engine if pedal power is shunned, but pretty well everything else in the chassis and suspension departments must be original. And let's be honest, they certainly look original. When was the last time you were overtaken by one of these between Christchurch and Timaru?
A lot of trouble was trying to get the cogs lined up right. It's like, you know, we had a lot of trouble at the start of the day with the drive cog there. That was the main problem.
I see you've gone for tiller steering as well.
Well, we thought we'll be different. We'll have joystick steering, steering at the back.
Yeah.
The stairs, mobility's a lot easier.
Well, we're more interested in motor-powered things. We all work on our own cars. We're more, it's just appealed to us more.
Did you think it was easier sticking with the proprietary motor and all? There would be no problem with something that was already proven?
Yeah, it made it a lot easier because we didn't have to try and sort out a drivetrain or gearbox or anything. That was all there.
Are you happy with what you've got?
Yeah.
It's turned out very well.
Better than you expected?
Yes, I think so.
Next weekend. So Ollie went along to have a look at the latest 1985 models rolling off the assembly lines from South Island schools.
Deep in the heart of a workshop at Kaikorai Valley High School in Dunedin, 4 budding Henry T. Fords were embarking on a seemingly impossible mission: to build a car for less than $300. They had 6 weeks to achieve their goal. Andrew Christie drew up the original designs for the car. I asked him if the design had changed in any way.
Yes, well, we've got different parts. Things like people have donated things to us, and so we modified the design, and it's worked out quite well. And as we get new things, we have to modify them.
Right, so depending on availability of materials, you change your design. Is it easy to modify, or has it been a problem?
Well, we had a wee bit of trouble with some things, but they actually worked out quite well in the end.
Well, I just hope they can get all these pieces together in time. Looks like they need to do plenty of work. I think I'll come back in a few weeks. Well, here I am back at Kaikorai Valley to see how the car's coming together. When they told me they're going to scrounge bits, I thought they were kidding. It looks like an old Vespa, minus handlebars. Definitely minus the engine. I wonder how they're going.
I've got some at the top and at the moment. That'd be about all. Otherwise, it'd be like a rule.
Well, we've seen the car as it is. How much more work have you got to do on it?
Oh, well, we've got quite a lot of things that we have to do, things like floor pans, and
Cables to fit?
bodywork, things like that.
Quite a bit.
Oh, yes.
Right, do you think you'll be able to make it to Timaru?
Yeah,
We'll be
get
up there,
Yeah.
finished or not.
We're still waiting for the Kaikorai Valley School entry to arrive. Well, they're not late, but they're cutting it pretty fine. Probably been up all night polishing headlamps. Well, 8 cars should arrive here today for the South Island Regional Finals. A couple have already arrived and are being offloaded off their trailers in the main quadrangle. Let's go and have a look. So So this must be the James Hargis High School entry from Invercargill. Now according to this, it's powered by a Vespa 150cc engine with an estimated top speed of 50 k's. And another interesting thing is that the floor is made from an old part of a roof. And the horn over there, well, I can't get to at the moment, works, I'm sure of it. Let's have a look. Yep, it does. This must be the Aranui School entry from, I should say high school entry from Christchurch. Now this is definitely luxury class. You can see it's got a sunroof. The body is marine ply and it's got a steel chassis. Comfy seats, even seat belts. Class, eh? This must be the Ashburton College car. Right. Now because it's pedal powered, it has to be light. And these panels are made from aluminium printing plates. Can you believe it? It's even got a luggage compartment here in the back and wall-to-wall carpeting. Ah, luxury. Now this is the Waimea College entry from Nelson. Now it's made, the body is made of exhaust piping. It used to have 18 gears, but due to some technical hitches like the trip down and things like that, it now has only 3. It used to have reverse as well. Quite interesting, eh, for a bike like this. Modified steering, and it was built by one person, Dean Rainbow. And the seat was made by Dean's mum. Good on you, mum. Well, the Kaikorai team have made it. Their job now is to sit alongside the other entries.
Come on, let's see outside. We've got 2 of that. Have we got...
Just the same size. What's the name, Andrew?
Andrew's fixing it.
Name? Identical colour.
You just teaching the other one, Andrew. Still got the other one to go ahead.
There are 2 categories, pedal-powered and petrol-powered. While the Kaikorai team put the final touches to their petrol-powered entry, the pedal cars are being put through their paces at the manoeuvrability and handling test, which is being run separately to the builder car competition tests.
Straight down the end here. Straight into the...
Meanwhile, back at the pits, the judges move in. Well, they seem satisfied. All that remains is just a final test drive. Looks all right. I think it's time to check out the competition. This is the Ashburton College's entry in the petrol section. They have 2 entries, 1 in each category. The Aranui College entry is the only petrol car with a reverse gear that works. And from Christ's College in Christchurch is this sporty little number. Whoops! Oh dear, never mind. Right, let's go on to the final test, one which the pedal cars did not have to do, much to the relief of their drivers. The hill climb. One car got halfway, while another needed a push. And one just simply cruised up. While one did it at speed. And one just didn't quite make it to the first marker. Well, the sad thing about competitions is that there are winners and losers. With the national finals in sight, Dean Rainbow from Waimea College in Nelson packs away his winning entry in the pedal section. And coming away with the first prize in the petrol section is the super sports model of Christ College. All that's left are a few modifications to both winning entries, then a trip to Wellington for the national finals next weekend. Who knows, maybe Kit has met his match.
Oh, what amazing cars!
Hello and welcome to the 1986 Nissan JC Young Driver of the Year National Final.
Earlier this year, eager young drivers from all across the country tested their driving skills in a series of elimination rounds organised by their local JC chapters.
And we finished up with 9 finalists who gathered in Dunedin not long ago to compete for the title and indeed the honour of being New Zealand's best young driver.
The major prize that went with the title was this Nissan Pulsar SG 1.3 hatchback worth $16,000.
Second place getter took home the Sanyo System 240 music stack, complete with AM/FM tuner, turntable and cassette deck. It's valued at nearly $1,400 and it's a prize well worth winning.
And third highest point scorer won the Sanyo car radio cassette player and speakers worth nearly $700.
But before the prizes came the competition, and in the first practical driving test. We started here and drove into this diminishing curve, a forward slalom into this very tight dogleg, then a sharp left-hander and over the offset ramps. Around here and into this garage. Reverse around here and then park between these two Land Rovers, stopping in one flowing movement while switching on the light of the Automobile Association horn blower without blowing the horn. And then the tricky part, get out of the door without knocking the doors.
And to complicate things even further, our drivers weren't told they'd have to get out of the car at the end of the run. There was a time limit of a minute.